guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela Madden for anybody who is new here, and I am going to be doing a plan with me for the month of October today on like the monthly view page. So for those of you who are new here, I want to give you a little backstory about the things you're going to see. So I am a junior in college at Winthrop University in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So a lot of what you will see is like school related. I am a elementary education major, and we start doing field, like a lot of heavy field this year. We do field from freshman year on, but we do it a lot more intensely this year. So you'll see some of that in there, some different trainings and school going ons. I'm in a couple different like organizations, so you'll see meetings and things for those. And then I'm also heavily involved in my church, so you'll see some outreach and some church events and stuff like that in there. So I just felt like I needed to give a little backstory so you'll kind of know what is going on with what you see. So I have the Erin Condren hourly, sorry, I'm trying to get my sheets over here ready. I have the Erin Condren hourly life planner. So this is what works really well for me. If you are new and just hopping onto my channel seeing this video, go ahead and check out my plan with me's for the weeks. I do like in-depth planning each week, and I will show you. So like this was 1 week. I use a different kit every week, so it's pretty interesting, I think, to see just what all's going on. This is this week, and then we're gonna get on into October. So I have sticky notes down with everything going on, and I have to kind of explain what happened here. I use whiteout. I love to white out the lines that are up here. Let me show you. I'm just going to pick a random month. So like it has these little lines and then a little hexagon, and of course that's what the month is. But I like to white those lines out, and I did this page and I whited out that little thing, and I got to right here and then ran out of whiteout on this page. So that's why it's not whited out. But it's okay, we're going to move on with it. You're not going to be able to see it anyways because I'm going to lay a sticker down, but I just like to white it out so it doesn't show through. We'll just have to deal with it this month. Okay, so for my October kit, trying to get it. Alright, I'm using kit 173, and then I have sheet F and sheet G. So sheet F is the headers for the top that have the weekdays, the dates, all that fun stuff, and then sheet G has the sidebar, and then the little ones, like the little washi strips you put over the days that are like in the next month. So the 1st and the 2nd of November, I'll cover those up because I don't need to put it here. If something's going on, I can actually put it in November. So I'm going to start by laying those down. That's just how I like to do it. So I really like this kit. Whoa, that's not straight. I love the pumpkins. And I like that it's a mix of, what the world? It's so sticky, it's like sticking, there we go, to my hand when I'm trying to pull it away. But I love that it's like typical fall colors in that it has like your orange and yellows, but it also pulls in a lot of white, so it looks very clean. I really like the pumpkins though. So put the other one, so we've got one there, and then we've got the first or the last 2 days of September up here, so we will cover those up as well. Today is Saturday, September 28th, so the day that I'm filming this at least. Just to give you guys a little reference, we'll start October this Tuesday. So I've laid those two down. I don't use, and I don't know if you can see the sidebar. Here we go. I don't use the little sidebar thing anymore because, as you can see, it's not long enough to cover the whole thing with the new Erin Condren layout that they gave us back in June. I think May is when we got them, but they started in July. I can't remember. I got mine in June, but the new layout does not work well for those. So I laid that down, and then I'm just going to lay down the headers at the top. Now this is another issue with the new Erin Condrens. Like I say new relatively because they've been out for a couple months now, or more than a couple, but with these, this doesn't always perfectly fit, so here, let's do it like this. I try my best to make it fit as perfectly as possible without having to cut it. If you were to line it up just right, you would have overhang over the top, like the sticker's too wide, I guess, to fit there. So I try to do it as best as possible and then not let it bother me. I'm pretty sure, now I have not been in the planner community for years by no means. I've had an Erin Condren for a year, but I didn't really start using Planner Kate stickers until like mid last year. When I got the new planners when they launched last year, not this planner, but the years prior planner. So I'm not really sure how Planner Kate works, particularly with resize or reformatting your stickers, but I'm hoping that they will be reformatted to fit a little better with the with these. Oh no, that's gonna stick. Let's move it down a little bit. Okay, so that works. There is a little overhang. Try to flatten my planner back out. There is a little overhang. It doesn't matter on this side, but here it doesn't line up with the end of this little strip, but it is what it is. It doesn't bother me, so whatever. So now that I have that down, I'm gonna go through with the Skinny Washi, if I can get it off the page. And I'm gonna first mark no school. I don't have school on the 14th or the 15th. That is our fall break at Winthrop. So I'm gonna first just put down the washi to mark those 2 days. I'm very excited for those 2 days. We start field on Monday, so I will no longer be going to Winthrop for class. I'll be going to an actual elementary school, and I will spend all day, like 7:30 to 3, just like teacher hours, in that elementary school. So it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be a lot. I'm just gonna stick this little piece of washi up there. So that we do have these little no school stickers, so I'm gonna use one of those, and I am gonna layer it on one of these like pinkish red colors, I guess. I mean, it's definitely more pink than red, but we're gonna layer it on there and then stick it down. Okay, perfect. So now that we have that laid down, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I have filled all week, this first week of October and the last week of October. So I'm gonna use this leftover piece of washi that I just tore off of, and I'm gonna go ahead and mark field experience. Oh, that's upside down. Down here. Just because I know this one will be long enough to do so. The dots at the bottom were totally throwing me off for a minute. Okay. And then that we can just toss that little piece. So I have field here, and I do have it this day. I'll just have to get a new piece of washi, but I'm gonna go ahead and mark field. Where's my pen? Alright, so what color should we use? I'm gonna use orange for both of them, and I'm just gonna go ahead and write field on both because, like I said, I have it the first week and the last week, and then I also have it we do 3 weeks of it, so I have it, that's upside down. I have it this week, and then I have it this week, and then the first week of November. So we have it 3 times, which is what I meant by saying we have it a lot more this semester than we typically do. In the past, we've only gone for a couple hours, like 2 or 3 days a week, not even 3, 2 days a week, sometimes just 1 day. So it's different now just to do it this way. I need to delete that, so I'll remember to put that down. All right, so let's grab this other piece of Skinny Washi. And I hate when it's like this. Like, I don't know where to start it at. And I'm not good with doing it with my left hand, so I'm really bad at starting it on this side, but we're gonna try to do so. Is that straight? I can't tell. We're gonna go with it. I'm way more awkward using my left hand than my right because I'm right-handed. So I apologize. But that is down, and then we can just stick this back down here. Alright, and then let's put this down at the top as well. So I'm gonna take that little field sticker off. I'm gonna stick this up just a little bit for now. And it's so sticky. I'm gonna put this one down right here. So I can't remember who commented, and I honestly, I know it was a planner video, but I can't remember right now which planner video it was. I can't remember if it was my October school plan with me or one of my weekly plan with me's, but, and I'm so sorry if you're watching this, I cannot remember your name, but I want to thank you so much for your comment. It was the lady who commented said that I should, when I start lesson planning, even now, that I should film myself like the process of what I go through with figuring out how I'm going to do my lessons and stuff like that, which is so going to be accurate this semester because we, like I said, you know, are in the field a lot, but we have to teach 4 lessons. 2 of them are whole group, 1 of them is small group, and then 1 we have the choice. So like whole class or pulling like little groups out of the class. So I think whenever I start, and that we have to do like full-on lesson plans for these, not just like little ideas of what we're gonna do. So I think whenever I start those, I will film myself and try to come up with a way, you know, to just show how I plan it and like the lesson plan format that we have to use. Because the lesson plan format, this is totally away from this, so I'll get back to this in just a second, but the lesson plan format that we use at Winthrop is like extremely detailed. There are certain things that we have to have in our lesson plan that you don't necessarily will end up doing or using while you're actually up there teaching, because when you're in the teaching, you're more in the moment and you're just kind of going with it and feeding off the kids, and you never know what's going to happen. So there's really no way to actually plan for it. But like we have to do step by step on what you're going to say, when you're going to say it, when the kids are going to say something. Like, it's hard. It's a lot of work. But I can kind of go through and show you what we do at Winthrop, just as like a student perspective on, you know, what we go through becoming a teacher. So I can definitely go through that whenever I start lesson planning, and I could also do like a sit down video and just talk about it. Talk about the program and field experiences and all that kind of stuff that goes into becoming a teacher, because it really is a lot. It's a lot of work. So, I've got field. Oh, I need to put a sticker. I knew I wrote the sticker, I just forgot to put it on here. So we're going to take this other field sticker and stick it up here. Perfect. Okay. So, that was a really weird sounding. So, now that I have like my strips of stuff in, we have no vacations or anything in October. My family is going on vacation in October this weekend, I think. Oh, y'all can't see that. This weekend, the 18th and 19th, but I'm not going, so I'm not going to mark it just because I don't need to. So, now that I have that in though, I'm going to start putting in all these meetings and other things. So let's use one of these smaller washies. Appointments for that KDP meeting. And I'm going to use the pink one just because it's going to go in this box, and I've already used an orange sticker and I don't want it to be, you know, too much. So I'm just going to write 3:30 and KDP meeting. And KDP, if you're an educator, you probably know what KDP is. It stands for Kappa Delta Pi, but it's like a national organization for teachers. We do like service projects and stuff like that. And I'm the vice president of the Winthrop chapter of KDP. So I go, to all those meetings and stuff. So this will be our first meeting of the semester, which is crazy because we're already in October. Feels like we should have had a bunch by now. But we're going to be planning initiation and talking about some other things during that meeting. So that'll be so exciting. And then both of these Thursdays, I have Bible study in the evenings. So I'm going to use these skinny ones again. And I'm going to use the yellow ones. I participate in a women's Bible study at my church. So we have loads of fun. It really is a lot of fun. I know that sounded sarcastic and not like it was fun at all. But it is a lot of fun. So we do that on Thursday nights. Right now we are doing a 7-week Bible study on Hosea, which is a very interesting book of the Bible. I've never read it before until like this Bible study, but it's something for sure. Very, very interesting. Okay, and it ends on the 10th. Like, we have been in it we have like 2 more sessions. So that'll be this Thursday and next, and then we'll be done with Hosea, which is exciting. But on Friday the 4th, I have so much to do on Friday the 4th that is like, I don't even want to say that date out loud right now. Side note again, but let's see. We have, my dog is Emily. I've showed her in a couple vlogs, so if you haven't seen her, go check out my vlogs. They're really exciting. But I give her heartworm medicine on the 4th of every month. It's like a monthly thing. So I'm going to put that on one of these stickers, and we'll do it on this pink one. And I'm just going to write it just like I had on that little sticky note. Emily's meds. Just put it down here too. So I just screwed up the E. The ink was still wet. Whatever. Okay, and then we have this is another thing I need to explain. It's a school thing, but I am a College of Ed ambassador at my school. So basically, like, when new kids come in, or I shouldn't say kids, but like high school students, when they come in to see Winthrop and tour and figure out if that's where they want to go or not, if they are in any way leaning towards like education stuff, there are different days that they can come see our building and where our classes are and talk to some of the professors, and students like me that are ambassadors will give tours and stuff. So this day and this open house are both part of being a college ambassador. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in, and I have that one from 11 to 12 on Thursday. Let's put it on, I'm going to do it on one of these pink ones. So I just write 11 to 12, and I'm just going to write teacher cadet. Perfect. And I'm pretty sure that was the 10th. I really hope it was the 10th, because that's definitely where I'm going to put it, regardless. Okay. Good enough. Alright, and then the 17th, I have an adept training, which is also a teacher thing, not just Winthrop, but in general. I don't know if it's just South Carolina or what. I did not realize y'all can't see them when I write like that. But it's like a training for how we are evaluated. I guess it would be South Carolina, because it's how we're evaluated in the state. Sorry guys. I don't know if I'm getting a cold or what. My throat has been like itching and ticklish feeling for a couple days now. So that's exciting. But yeah, the adept training is just, it's something we have to do apparently. It is what it is. Can't get out of it. So we have it from 12:30 to 1:45. So probably won't be much fun, but regardless, I don't want to write all over my planner. Regardless, we have to go if we want to become teachers. And I have not been in school this long to back out now. So, therefore, we will go because that's what we're told we have to do. All right. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Okay. I'm going to skip this outreach. I'm going to do all of my Sunday stuff at one time because there's more stuff that I don't, like I write down church every Sunday, so I'll do that in just a minute. I'm so sorry, guys. So I'm going to skip to doing trunk or treat and open house. So I'm going to start with trunk or treat. Obviously the 31st is Halloween. Whoop-de-doo. So at my church we have trunk or treat. We put it on in our parking lot, and I am hoping to be able to do a trunk this year. Like actually decorate my trunk on my Jeep. So that's exciting. I really hope that it works out. And it is at 6:30. Trunk or treat. I'm gonna blow on that one before I put it on. Let's go ahead and write this down. This is open house, so just like teacher cadet, it's another one of those things. And it is 9:45 to 11:15. Perfect. All right. And then let's get both of these off here and stick them where they go. Totally cannot remember if it was the 19th or the 26th now, so I'm going to stick it on the 26th and hope for the best. If it was the 19th, then I will be a week late. And it'll be okay, because it is what it is. And then this goes over here. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to flip it to where you can just see like the Sundays right here. Y'all, I am so sorry. I don't know what is going on. Okay, so I don't work currently. I do not have a job other than going to school. So I don't ever use these day off stickers. So I use them for, I teach Sunday school every Sunday except for the first Sunday of the month. So I'm going to use the day off sticker to mark that I don't have to teach that Sunday. Just as a reason to actually get to use the day off stickers. So I'm going to stick that down up here. That's crooked. It's okay. It won't come back up, so I might just have to leave it. There we go. Okay. Take 2. I'm not even sure if I moved it at all, but whatever. It's back down. And then I have church. I'm going to use these orange little labels for all of them just because I want it to match. It's the same event every Sunday, of course, so I just like it when it's matchy like that. So I'm going to pull 2 more oranges off of this. Don't know what that is. Okay, and then I have a 4 o'clock outreach meeting on the 20th, but I'll wait a second to put that one in. So I'm just going to go through and write church, and then I guess we'll just put 9:45 to noon. Just gonna move that over. I know where it goes, so it'll be all right. I don't really have anything to say while I write this, so sorry. Fast forward if you must, because I don't have anything to say right now. All right, so on to outreach. Let's put it on, definitely not orange, because that's a lot of orange. I'm gonna put it on one of these little skinny ones, and I'm gonna use a pink one. Was it the 20th? Y'all, I am so bad at this. I always forget, for whatever reason. I don't always forget. I don't know what's going on right now. I have had the weirdest like feelings the past couple days, like forgetting stuff randomly like this. I'm literally just looked at where it was and forgot completely where I was putting it. But also just like, I don't know, other stuff, it's just, I don't know, something's going on with my body and I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's okay. So, let's see. I have, see right now I don't even remember what else I was going to say. I have all of this stuck down. I also want to go through and put in, I have the like Bill Do sticker sheet, so I'm going to use the yellow and the orange from here to put in Jeremiah's bills because like I've said before, I help keep up with them. I can't even say help, like I keep up with them pretty much for him. So I've got all that. I feel like I'm missing something. So I'm going to go back here to September and see what could I be missing? I have all my church events in. Oh, paydays, of course. So I think it's just paydays and bills that I'm missing at this point. Alright, so let's start with paydays first. So I just used the little payday stickers on here. Sorry guys, I am so sorry with all this coughing. I don't know what is going on. Alright, I did not even look to see when the last payday was. Actually, I know when the last payday was because it was Friday. So he will not get paid this Friday. It'll be the second Friday and the last Friday. Right. Okay. Perfect. Alright, and then let's see. Alright, so he has his phone bill on the 1st. So $60.31. Okay. And I'm just gonna stick it up here. That worked perfectly doing yellow. I did not even pay attention that I already had pink and orange, but it worked out perfectly. Awesome. Okay, so that's in there. I just have to flip back and forth while I do this because I cannot remember all of these. Even on one of my good days, I cannot remember all this. Alright, so Netflix is $13.90 on the 19th. And I know if I talk to you guys while I'm writing that, I'm gonna write whatever I say. Therefore, that's why I didn't talk. Well, I just wrote that down. Okay, so we've got that. Then State Farm on the 23rd. And I only write in the numbers for some of these. I don't care. Neither one of us care that I'm sharing bills. We don't have any big bills right now, so it really doesn't matter to me. But, or to Jeremiah. I mean, I know these aren't my bills, but it does not matter to him either. So, State Farm, I'm not going to write the amount just because we don't know it yet. Not because I don't want you guys to know or anything, but it fluctuates a small amount every month. So I just write that and write a little money sign, and then we'll leave it. Same thing with the power bill, you just never know what that's going to be. So, State Farm goes on the 23rd. I'm so bad at sticking these down when they're this close, like on a Wednesday. I hate when stuff falls on a Wednesday because I hate writing it in my planner like that. Okay, and then power bill, I totally skipped that. It's on the 18th. So again, that's one of those we don't really know. So we just stick it down and hope for the best. Hope that it's cheaper than it was the month before. Always. Alright, and then the last thing is, I believe on the 28th is credit card bill is due. So, and the same thing, like, I'm actually just going to write in 50 because that's like That's actually more than the minimum. The minimum is like $25, I think. But we always pay way more than that, so, towards his credit card. So, that is all of the bills in. Everything is on here. So let me put it back in focus, or back in the frame so you guys can see it. I think you can see all of it now. But, so that's it. I can't think of anything else that I need to put in as of right now. I'm sure as the month, like as we actually get into October and stuff happens, that I will need to add things to my planner. But for right now, what you see is what you get for October. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment saying maybe how you like to plan or what you use. You know, just chit chat with us. So, I guess that's it. If you liked it, like I said, give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can hang out with us and see all of my new content to come. There is one more October video that I will post after this, which will be setting up this page. And I already posted this one, so if you missed my setup for this page, go check that video out. I'll post one for this soon. But yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything to come, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Alright, bye guys!